No, guess what? It just told me I have a new drag and drop situation where I could drag and move us around.
Oh.
What?
So if that's the case, let me set us up.
I know there was another update. Of course, every time I open Zoom.
My lipstick fell off.
What were you making out?
No, there's a new Zoom feature.
I just saw that too, where I can move everything around.
And I can look, hold on, let me move too fast for it. Oh no, it's following
Oh,
me.
I saw.
Oh my gosh. Wait, how do you do that?
You go to where to stop video, and then you go to go to choose virtual. Oh, there's a video filter.
Video filter.
Oh, what?
I just got mine.
Stop it. There's so much.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm going to put one on right now.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
How do you do that?
Choose a video filter. That's so amazing.
Oh, that's cute. Hold on.
I mean, if it is a holiday special, I'll keep mine in a holiday mood.
How's that?
I like that.
Wait, how do we do this? I want to do
Go to where
that.
it says stop video, but the little arrow up, and then choose video filter.
It says I don't have any.
Let's do lights. I'll do lights with you, Wendy.
Okay. I'm still looking at all the rest. This is so great.
So cute. Oh,
How do we do this?
Look at the Winter Wonderland.
You copied me.
This is so cute. How about a Santa hat?
Oh wait.
Well,
I got it too.
I guess I'm the only asshole that don't have this.
Huh?
Oh, because you probably didn't update.
I didn't update either.
Oh.
Unless it updated on its own.
Mine updated the last time I used it. So so when you choose your virtual background on the bottom, it says Studio Effects Beta, and you click that. Like I can make my lips like really red.
Oh, mine doesn't say beta.
On virtual background?
Yeah.
Studio Effects Beta. Yes,
Beta,
I
and that's where you can do your makeup.
Oh
It's like,
wow!
why everyone wear
Oh my
makeup every
gosh! I
day?
could give myself a mustache and beard. Look at this.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
Wow, that's crazy. We can even
Guys,
add
I
a
really been letting
mustache.
myself go.
Cocktails. Oh my god! I want to run up and down the street and do cartwheels.
My liquor pick of the week.
Liquor? I don't even know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So good.
So good.
Damn it, Wendy.
Get rid of my hairy balls.
When are we hanging out?
People accuse me for having a set of balls on me.
It almost tastes like a spiked coffee.
Yeah, it's delicious, right?
I feel like I'm watching a drama unfold.
I didn't get my balls lasered off.
Oh, I'm gonna gag.
I have to contain my crazy a little bit.
Tales over cocktails.
Tales of a cocktail. So let's get it on.
You're listening to Tales Over Cocktails.
You guys.
Hey.
I'm sorry. We took a long time trying to figure out our new Zoom
The
virtual
features.
backgrounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're all here. Happy
But listen,
holidays.
all thanks to Wendy for letting us know about them because I had no idea.
I literally just figured it out 2 seconds before I signed on to Zoom.
I love it. I'm happy. Well, let's start off with the cheers. Did you guys bring drinks? Where'd Danielle go?
Water. I have a water today. I'm lame.
We lost someone.
We lost Danielle.
Oh no. She'll come back. But we
She
can't cheers without her.
We won't. We won't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Watch. She's probably gonna be like, oh, I'm having problems with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like this Zoom meeting is a shit show basically like the entire year. So we're pretty on brand. So it's cool, but we'll wait a couple minutes for Danielle to come back.
We will. Not too long though.
I feel like you have to reboot your router once a week at least. It
I don't ever
definitely has
reboot
issues
mine
all the
unless
time.
something's wrong with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
here she is. I'm
Oh,
adding her
good,
in
good,
right
good.
now.
I would
Actually,
reboot
you know
at
what I
least once a
just-
week.
You know what I just realized? Let me put her
What?
back to her location.
Hi.
I realized. Hi, Danielle. Welcome back.
Thanks. It's so good to be here.
Where did you go?
I don't know what happened.
Well, the good news is I know that we're supposed to have a 40-minute limit, guys, but I
Yeah.
believe starting today, Zoom is giving us the unlimited minutes because of the holidays, because they
I
went
love Zoom.
Zoom with no limit.
I don't believe it.
Well, I guess we'll see after the 40-minute mark is up, but we're not trying to stay on too long, guys. We got things to do.
We got things to do. We're organized today. We've got topics.
We
So
do.
who wants to go first? Oh, wait, first we got to cheers.
Yeah, we do have to cheers.
This whole episode is like, all right.
Out of control. Well, first of all,
doing-
I got to tell you, I'm bringing my coquito to the table right now.
Oh,
But
I'm so jealous.
Well, that's pretty funny because that's what I'm drinking too.
guys.
You have
Am
to
I
actually
only
tell them
one?
the story as to how you have some of my coquito. But
Oh.
before we get into that, Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mine in a paper
Happy
cup.
holidays, and actually, happy early New Year.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the new year.
Almost.
All good things for 2021. We're looking
Listen,
forward to
2020 can get the hell out of here quicker than I could even blink. Okay.
Okay.
it. So we have a bunch of topics to talk about today.
We
Who
do.
would like to go first?
I mean,
Me.
I can start.
Wes.
I said it first.
Yay! Let
All right,
Wes
Wes
go
first.
first.
Wes.
Wow.
I know we talked about it last week, but I guess I could finally say, I did start my new job, and I'm actually here now.
Yay! Woo! Wait, is that a
And-
studio you're in?
It's just our office.
Okay.
Oh,
And
nice.
then,
Oh,
yeah, I know
Wes's
it.
new fancy office.
Wait,
I
is it a
pulled-
solo office or a shared office?
It's a shared office. It's usually maybe 3 of us, but mostly 2. But nobody is here today. It's only me.
Must
Oh,
be
nice.
nice.
But
You
yeah, I
got the whole
posted a-
office.
Yeah. So I posted a picture the other day, and it's over at CBS Sports. So technical engineer,
That's so
Oh.
cool.
all dealing with all television.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
so
amazing.
great.
Congratulations, Wes.
Thanks.
Well, let me ask you before anybody else asks you. When the games resume, are you able to get us tickets to any of these games?
You
Yeah.
would have. That would be the first thing you asked.
I
Ashley.
don't care because I
Of
don't know anything
course.
about sports, but you know that the sports fanatics are going to be like, yo, I need to see like the football, basketball, baseball. Can you get
See,
the
see what we deal with is all football and college basketball.
Okay.
So no NBA. So anything football and college basketball. I don't know how the tickets work, but
That's awesome,
I think I'm
Wes.
supposed to be going to some of these remotes. So
Ooh,
we will
that's
see.
fun.
We'll see how that works.
let's go.
So you're
check.
happy.
Yes.
Would you say you're doing something that's similar to what you did do when you worked with us?
No, because I heard it was all radio. This is mostly TV.
Wow.
Oh, this is all
Cool.
TV. This is
How's
not
the,
radio
like
at
the
all.
learning curve though? Is it a lot of similar things you have to know, or are you like completely like starting from scratch?
Well, I mean, a lot of it is computer related, but I am going to have to learn more things because it's totally different field from radio to TV. So there's a lot more elements, which I haven't learned yet because I have to be on site at an event. So maybe Super Bowl, who knows?
That's so
Oh my gosh, can you
cool.
imagine?
Imagine his first remote is Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
I wouldn't be there alone, obviously.
I
Yeah,
know, but that would be
so-
really, really cool though.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
So
Listen.
it'll feel weird though. I
All
know
all I care
Florida,
about on that Super Bowl is just the halftime show. I don't know anything about the
Yeah.
sports.
because I know Florida, they're trying to sell out all seats or whatever. I guess the governor wants to sell them all, but I guess NFL does not want to. It's weird. It's a weird situation, the whole thing.
This whole year is a weird situation,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I guess we'll keep our eye on it and see what happens.
Mhm.
You know, I will say that I just finally did outdoor dining in 40-degree weather to support our New York City restaurants.
Mm.
Wow. So how was it? Did you feel freezing or?
To be completely honest with you, I mean, I was wearing my like warmest winter coat because I have the Canada Goose, so it kept me warm. Not warm enough where I felt toasty, but it was bearable. The only problem, well, actually not even for me. The problem was for my friend. She ordered lamb chops, so they were cold within 5 minutes.
Oh no.
I ordered short ribs and they were in a cast iron skillet. So they did stay warm. You saw the smoke like flying off of it. And I'm like, well, at least my food's still warm. Sorry for your cold lamb chops.
See, the thing I would hate
Yeah.
is sitting there outside in your jacket. That's the one thing
Yeah, I feel like I
hate.
need to move my arms.
I do
Yeah.
too, but can I
Gotta
tell
be
you
able
what
to-
I saw someone doing and I tried to get a video, but then they changed positions. Somebody brought their comforter. No
Stop
joke.
it.
They were wrapped in their comforter sitting there eating. And I said, that guy has like a blanket, not even a blanket, a comforter. Like I was
Oh,
like,
that's just ridiculous already.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
I
you
was
could
like,
wear your onesie or bring a snuggie.
Sure,
Yeah.
like wear your onesie if you're going to be dining outdoors and supporting the local restaurants.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that you did that, Astra. But I mean, if you're at the point where you have to bring your comforter to sit outside to eat a meal, like just do takeout. You're
That's
still
what I'm
supporting
saying.
the
that's
restaurant.
what I'm saying. I said, you know what? I know that I might have a jacket on and I might not be super warm, but it was a warmer night, I should say. It's not like
Yeah.
it was super cold. But I mean, really, guy, you left your house with your comforter. Who does that?
That's
You know, it's
crazy.
weird. Tomorrow and Christmas are going to be like almost 60 degrees.
I think it's supposed to rain, right?
It's
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you do get those freak mild nights every once in a while where, you
Well,
know,
then
choose
I
one
say
of those.
go out and support the New York City restaurants on those warmer nights. Even if it's raining, you know, they have the cover, you know, the
Right.
awnings and stuff. So go out and support, because that's the only reason why my friend and I went. We went to Kima Flatiron. So we had to go show love, obviously, because, you
Oh,
know,
that's your place, isn't it?
I'm
local place.
obsessed with it. Ever since I went for my birthday, I'm obsessed. I keep going back.
Wow.
Now, let me ask you this. Were you in an igloo thing?
No, they actually have a whole outdoor setup. It's actually really nice, decor and everything. It's not enclosed. It's just more like, you know, like a build out with like a roof, but it's still open to the street.
Yeah, I think for them to really be outside, they need to at least have two sides open. So the igloos don't really do anything. You're basically inside.
I don't think I'd be ready for an igloo, because to me, how are you still sanitizing that thing?
Yeah,
Well,
and
they
then
have
everything's
to-
kind of
they
like
have to wipe it
lingering
down.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass on the igloo. I'm cool with the heaters, but raise those mother effers, because
Yeah,
I
it's-
need the heat.
We need like two heaters per table.
And I need heaters on my legs. You know, these restaurants should think about doing leg heaters too, because your body can be warm, but your legs are freezing.
Yeah, and heat rises. That's actually a really good idea.
Yep. So I just had to put that out there. So New York City restaurants, get some leg heaters.
Yeah, but they're not going to do
Yes.
that because of stupidity. You know, people are going to
Set their
burn
stuff
themselves to have,
over.
you know, lawsuits and stuff.
I mean,
That's why they can't do that. It would be nice, but you got stupid people out there that prevent that from happening.
that's true.
That's true.
Wendy,
So
what's going on?
Astra, I don't know if you get the same emails that I do with people like submitting music for the radio station. You get that too?
All the time.
And I try to respond to most people, especially if it's personally addressed to me. This one was not, but when they are, and it's like a new artist really just trying to be heard, like I'll try to direct them in the right place. You and I have no say in choosing music for the record, but we still
None.
get these emails. You know, we're mostly like the on-air people, and then there's like a whole slew of people, like a whole team that does the
In
behind the scenes.
programming, yes, in
Yes.
charge of the programming and picking the music, and they
Yeah,
think we can play whatever we want.
No, because you know, what if we played like Taylor Swift 3 times in a row? Because you know, yeah, there are people that do this sort of thing. But every once in a while, I get a submission, and this one really threw me. So I don't know. I mean, I try to listen to them. I do, but I was not prepared for this. And I just want to say, disclaimer, I'm not knocking anyone's music. I actually really like this song. It's catchy. It just kind of took me by surprise. So this is by legendary Lee Man. And I'll tell you the name of the song after I play you a clip.
More whammers. She like it when I spit in her butt. She like it when I spit in her butt. She like it when I spit in her butt.
Okay, we're putting that in high rotation on all radio stations across the country.
You know what? I think it's catchy, but like you're gonna submit to a top 40 radio station in New York City, and the content is spitting in someone's butt.
So listen,
Sounds like a TikTok thing.
can I tell legendary Lee Man where he should submit to?
Yes,
The strippers on OnlyFans. They would
I think-
probably love that.
wait, there are more parts. I have more clips because I knew we're not really supposed to be playing the song, you know,
In its
entirety on our podcast, but I picked like some of the best lines. Like, you know, here, check this part out.
Megan Thee Stallion, let me eat the butt. Let me. Bitch so fine, might let a fart here in my face. What you say?
Wow. Wow.
That's music? I don't think that's music.
I think it's catchy. You know what it reminds me of? Remember that Back That Thing Up?
Yes.
That's not even close.
Back That Thing
No.
Up. I really like it. I did not respond because I just don't want to give a false hope, because I really don't think that the content is appropriate for like a family station.
I think this person should be on the podcast.
I would love that. Legendary Lee Man. I'm a fan.
I'm actually curious to know, Wendy, if you dance to that song in your apartment.
Well, it was just funny because I wasn't okay, this is my morning routine. Like we make our coffee, I do my prep, I get this email. So I'm like, oh, let me play this while I do my prep. And it's loud. And Dr. Nebraska comes out and he's like, what is that? We just weren't expecting it. So I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought you would maybe appreciate it as well.
Well,
That is good.
legendary Lee, thank you.
She like it when I spit
What?
in her butt. She like it when I spit in her butt.
What?
All I have to
Trying
say
to-
is I don't want any spit in my butt. That's about it.
I'm trying to find him on Instagram.
That's gross.
He is on Instagram. I think he's got about like 8,000 followers.
Why
Wow.
doesn't he just use KY jelly in the butt? I don't
Listen,
understand.
It gets really weird in the second verse. So, listen,
Save it.
different strokes for different folks. That's what I have.
Different-
Danielle.
Different spitballs for different folks too.
Yeah. Don't spit in my butt.
So Danielle, what's going on?
Well, there's a lot going on, but I know we haven't spoken in a while, but real quickly, I wanted to tell you guys. I went to I don't know if you guys know Salt in Merrick on the water.
I've heard of it.
So I went there a few weeks ago, and I've been wanting to tell this story because I think you guys would really love it, and then I'll get into my other thing. But I made a reservation on Open Table, and so it was a Sunday for brunch. And so I got a call at like 10 o'clock that morning, and they're like, "Hi, is this Danielle DeLillo? This is Salt on the Water. Just confirming your reservation." And I'm like, "Since when do you call people that make reservations on Open Table? Have you ever experienced that?"
Yeah, because they want to
Yeah.
make sure you're definitely coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I never experienced that. So
Yeah,
I
they
was
call
like
you.
kind of confused.
Especially now because they're trying to make sure that they can get the capacity that they want.
Yeah,
Right,
but
you have
wait,
to make sure.
what if they saw the name Danielle DeLillo, maybe heard her on Tales Over Cocktails or Elvis Duran Morning Show, and were like, I want to call her to see if it's the voice.
That is exactly what happened, Wendy. So I'm like, yeah, me and my friend will be there, blah, blah, see you later. So I get there and they're like, "Hi, welcome to Salt." I'm like, "Hi." They're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Danielle DeLillo." They're like, "Oh, right this way." And they gave us this like area in the corner for me and my best friend. So this guy comes over, his name is Anthony, and he goes, "Welcome to Salt. I'm Anthony. I'll be your server." I'm like, "Did you call me?" He goes, "I did." He goes, "I wanted
call
to make
me?"
sure it was you." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm a huge fan of Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and I listen religiously, and I hear you on the show, and I had to make sure it was you." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is
Our Danielle's
awesome."
a star. You got recognized out in the wild.
He's like,
No.
"You're the Danielle DeLillo."
I know. So then my friend Regina goes, "Anthony, she's got a podcast, Tales Over Cocktails." She goes, "Take your phone out right now, and I want you to follow it." She's like my PR agent.
I
So
love it.
now he's a listener of the podcast, and he follows us on both Instagram and on iHeartRadio. And
Wow.
they were so lovely. So they said they would love for us to come there in the spring. It's outdoor dining, and so
I would love to. And plus, I hope to have my vaccine by then. So
yeah. So I told them that I would. So I couldn't believe it. That was just the coolest thing
So-
ever.
Anthony
did
from
you get,
Salt
like,
and Merrick.
Did you get
Yeah.
a free dessert or anything?
I got a lot of free stuff.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm sure
it
you
was-
did. That's
it
what
was
she
great.
said.
Yeah, it was so nice of them. And the owners, so I had posted on Instagram that I was there, and my friend is friends with the owners. So Mike texted me, he's like, "The owners are loving your post right now." I'm like, "Really?" I posted every single item of food and drink that we got. They gave us
Aw.
shots, they gave us drinks, they gave us appetizers. I mean, it was just incredible. I felt like a movie star.
Look at the two of you ladies supporting our local businesses think about the restaurant industry is really struggling right now. So I'm sure
Yeah.
that they appreciated you, Astra, sitting out like in just a couple of degrees above freezing weather to eat their food. And Danielle, you really showcasing your local establishment.
Yeah. And, it's not like it's a corporately owned establishment. It's,
No, it's not the
guys
Cheesecake
are-
Factory.
Right.
you
You
know,
know, Cheesecake Factory is going to survive, but like it's these local places, these mom and pop owned
Exactly.
places that really could use the love.
But
And
it's also the servers too. You got to tip well because
Yep.
they're not getting what they're used to getting.
I've
By the
gone to
way-
a few of these places, but I don't remember the names.
are you guys
I have
tipping
bad memory.
your building staff, by the way?
Oh, I was going to ask that because I never had a super in my life except obviously the last 2 years. And last year I didn't give him anything. Sorry, but I'm
Well,
thinking
you like
maybe-
just moved in, didn't you? Or like, didn't you
yeah, I was
recently
there.
move?
I mean, I was here for like 6 months or so.
You're supposed to tip the super.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're supposed
Oh, I
to
don't
tip
know.
everyone. But this is the thing. See,
Our
this
building,
year,
our building sucks. Why would I tip them?
well, then
Right.
you don't
Yes.
have to, but
Okay.
you should. You should give them a token of appreciation, especially if they help you out with stuff. However, this year with everybody losing their jobs and taking pay cuts,
I
my
think they
situation,
assume it's gonna be
yeah, they know
less.
they're gonna. Like, to be honest with you, like I usually tip my super the most, and then my handyman like the second highest, and then everybody else pretty much gets average the same.
But, like ballpark. Like, what do you like? Do you write a
But my
check or
sup-
you put cash?
I do cash. I usually give my super 100. I give my my handyman about like 75, and then I give my doorman anywhere between like 25 to 40. But this year, I'm not trying to be cheap, but I'm probably going to give everybody like a 20. I really can't do it. You know, I really can't. And they know the situation, so I'm
Yeah.
sure they're going to be understanding. But I feel bad, but like, who's tipping me to tip them right now?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I did last year. But here's the thing. And I know that they've been working their butts off, especially with the pandemic and trying to keep the building
Yeah.
clean. But like, we have an issue where we see a lot of people wearing their masks like this or not at all. And it's like, you know, a couple of my friends and I have complained about the residents, but then like they put up memos and then we still see people doing that. And it's like, okay, is that going to affect the tip this year? I mean, should it? I feel like
I mean, if they're not doing their
not.
proper job,
I'm not
Uh,
tipping. I'm not tipping my super. The same elevator gook has been on the buttons for months.
Oh,
He has yet to
gross.
clean it, and then now there's
That's
spit.
so
There's
gross.
spit on some of the buttons,
Oh,
and he has yet to clean it. So
oh, yeah,
no money, no tip.
No.
No,
Maybe
I
you
would-
should give him or her like Clorox
Some wipes.
yeah, since you're the only one that seems to be able to find them.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
My gosh.
What? Oh, so all of us live in a building.
Yeah. Wait. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all in apartments.
I miss living in a house. I have to say.
I just miss having a backyard and a barbecue grill. That's all I miss. Other than that, I'm fine.
You guys, I've been doing this like online workout program, and I purposely do not do the high impact stuff because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna like, you know,
Right.
stomping on my neighbor's head.
Right.
It would
Exactly.
be nice to live in a house so I could just stomp on, you know, nobody's head.
Yeah. I
Sure.
have the same problem. Like the guy below me says that I have heavy feet. So I'm like,
Are you kidding me?
He had the balls to tell you?
He goes, oh, he says it's comforting to know that someone's upstairs because it's like,
Mhm.
What?
so I'm like, oh, really? I was like, so now I try not to walk heavy, but I'm a heavy walker on my feet. I don't know.
Well, it's probably the shoes.
Yeah, but I also walk barefoot a lot. And I'm
Are you
like,
like are you a
toes.
heel walker?
yeah.
Yeah, do your toes. I'm a toe walker, so I'm so quiet.
Are you like my neighbor above me that just keeps walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and like, what the fuck is going
Do
on?
you remember that the I think it was the last time we zoomed together that there was something going on with your neighbor.
Oh, well, Adriana was getting mad too because of work, and also the neighbors running back and forth. It's like, come on,
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Adriana.
man.
The joys of living in an apartment with other people.
Yeah.
You guys ready for the holidays? Well, you had your holiday, right, Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
How
didn't
was
really
your
do
Hanukkah?
much.
Yeah.
We didn't really do much. We just kind of stuck around here. Although last night, and it was not Hanukkah, but we just decided to randomly bake a chocolate cake last night in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh.
This
I
whole
like-
month feels like a holiday.
Pretty much.
What
I will
about
say
you?
my thing-
Like, are you guys like? I mean, are you? What's going on? Like, how is Christmas going to be different this year?
I'm gonna be going to
well,
Long Island. Just
You
to go
are
see-
going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see my family because you know what it is. It's my niece's birthday the day after Christmas, so I'm gonna go there, spend the night, and then come home.
Are you getting there?
Getting a ride.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
not
was
taking
wondering
any
if you're
public
taking Long Island Railroad.
Absolutely not. You know my thoughts on public transportation. Mm-mm.
I'm going to my aunt's house in Babylon.
Nice.
But there's only eight adults and 2 kids, and we were just together for my mother's birthday last week. So it's the usual suspects. I mean, I don't have a big family. I have a lot of friends, you know, but I have a lot of like extended family, but we don't spend holidays or anything with them.
Right.
But I'm excited to you know what it is. I love the kids, see their faces. Like I bought so much shit for them, and I'm
Yeah,
just
they get
like,
so excited.
yeah.
Are you a good rapper, Danielle? Do you take your time, or does
Oh,
everything
yeah.
look like
I
it's wrapped
love
by a
wrapping
T-Rex?
Yeah, I love wrapping gifts. I am like the master rapper.
Then come over because I haven't even started.
Have you seen those TikToks of people? They take requests on just random items to wrap, and they do like the coolest things. Like they'll make like a bottom; it almost makes a bag. I'm obsessed with these. It's like
Yes.
weird folding.
I
I
saw
love
that.
it. I
TikTok
can never
has
do it.
everything.
I know.
I have yet to sign up for TikTok.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
do.
what you waiting for, Wesley?
I don't know. Now I feel like I have no time.
Listen, you learn a lot on TikTok. TikTok is not just for dances and all this other garbage that people think it's for. It's actually for like a learning experience.
Well,
I
according to
saved
all the
some of those
commercials, yeah.
tutorials, Astra. Like a lot of the Photoshop techniques,
Yep.
Lightroom techniques.
Mhm.
Danielle knows what I'm talking about.
I need to learn all that stuff.
Oh, I love it. It's just like
That's
it's
part
so
of my
soothing.
2021. What I'm gonna do this coming year. It's all about teaching myself all the stuff for my photography, and then also audio editing and video editing. So I'm gonna learn all that stuff this year. That's gonna be on my list of things.
Astra and I are like, "Ooh, you're gonna edit the podcast now! Awesome!"
Yeah,
We'll
but
just
I don't
hand it
have-
over.
I don't know what you guys use.
Well, that's the first step.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
What are
What's
you using? Audition, right? Adobe Audition.
iMovie.
Oh, iMovie. You're editing. Oh,
You're
but what
using
about the audio?
iMovie?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
It's
just exporting the audio from that?
It's all together.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. For my other thing, we separate it because it's a little bit better, and then I have Adobe Premiere. Then we're just getting too This is too dorky for our podcast. Let's just
Yeah.
stop. Like, what?
No, I don't think
Nobody
it's dorky.
cares. I
Some
use
people
Adobe
might like
Premiere Pro, and then I sync the audio there because it does it automatically, which is really nice.
I have some good programs. I have some free
Yeah.
ones.
I'm now
course
like
you
sucked.
do.
I'm sucked into this Adobe family now, where basically I remember back in the day where you used to be able to just buy the program. You'd pay like whatever it cost, you'd pay that and you'd have it forever.
Yeah.
Now everything is like a subscription.
Well,
Right.
you can buy the Elements version. It's a little scaled down and it's not a subscription.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Well,
could buy it.
I'm like
the
I'm like
one
a
version.
creative suite now person, and now all
It's
my
expensive
stuff.
though.
I got my Photoshop, I got my Premiere Pro, I got my Lightroom,
that adds up.
Classic.
That
Yeah.
all
And
adds
then
up.
no, but it's like part of a package. And now it's like every month it comes out of my PayPal, But that's how
Damn.
they get you. There's everything's a subscription now. Everything.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Aw.
But start with
Um,
iMovie, Danielle. You'll have a really good time.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
That's how I made our
just-
intro.
Yeah, I just did my mother's birthday video on that. I edited and I just
Gave her a tutorial.
yeah. Astra gave me a tutorial. It was
Really?
yeah. Great job, by the way. You're a great
Astra's really good at that stuff.
Aw, thank you. I think Wendy's the pro. I come in second.
I ain't no pro. Shh.
Yo,
I ain't no hoe.
wait, guys, I got to tell you about this app that I learned about on TikTok, by the way, which is super cool. It's called Too Good to Go app. I didn't know what the heck it was, but they were talking about it. And I'm like, I got to check this out for myself. So I downloaded it. Basically, restaurants and places all around the city, because they have a lot that are located here. You know how like at the end of the day, they end up just tossing everything, all the food. So
Yeah.
basically what this app does, it saves on food waste. So what you do is you offer to buy a bag. So a bag can be like $3, $5, and they stuff it with all their excess stuff at the end of the day, and you go by and pick it up.
Oh, so you have to actually go there though to pick it up.
Yeah, you have to pick it up. You can't have it delivered. But
Is it
yeah,
is it only in New York City or is it everywhere?
it's actually all around the world. But
Wow.
yeah, but the thing is for the United States, it's kind of on the East Coast right now, but on the Northeast. So
East
there's a lot in
Coast?
New York. I saw some in like Connecticut, I think maybe in the Boston area, but they're across the world and they're looking to expand. And I was like, this sounds too good to be true. So like, for instance, a bakery, that's around the neighborhood would be giving away like their bread, their pastries. There's a supermarkets that give away all of their like fruits and vegetables, like anything that could end up going bad that they're not going to keep around after the end of the day.
I thought a lot of them donated to some of the local food shelters.
I mean, maybe they do, maybe they don't. They only do
It's probably,
offer.
like, a lot of food.
Here's the thing: they do offer only a certain amount of bags per day per location. So maybe they split it up.
I see. Yeah. I mean, if they still have leftovers, what are they going to do? Throw out good food?
I mean, you need
Right.
the money, so
I love that.
So I had to share that with you guys. I actually was checking it out to see like what locations are within my neighborhood that are walking distance. There's a coffee place right around the corner from me that's on it, and I've been there before. The coffee's amazing. So I'm thinking maybe they're giving out the pastries and like
Or the beans. That would be nice. They're
That'd
not going
be
to throw away
really
the beans.
nice.
Oh, yeah,
They're not going
where-
to throw those away.
where is this, Astra? Because I'm kind of nearby you too.
oh yeah, it's Gorilla Cafe. It's on 44th actually.
Okay.
Wait, what's the name of the app again?
It's called Too Good
Too
to
Good?
Go.
Too good
Too
to go.
Good to
I'm going to
Go.
download that.
Yeah, see what's in your neighborhood. There might be some stuff that you can just go by and pick up at the end of the day, or you could even do it during the day. Like they have certain times, like they'll have a lunchtime special, they'll have a dinner special, they'll have like
Ooh.
a when we close special. They'll give you time frames. Like you could pick it up between 7 and 9 at night, or you could pick it up between noon and 2 in the afternoon. So it's like pretty cool.
That's really cool. I feel like we just spend so much money on food. That's like the number one item that we spend money on.
Right. The only problem is you don't know what you're going to get, but you're going to get stuff from the place that obviously is your place that you like to go to.
Okay, that's fair. I wonder if Two Casa does that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
my gosh,
I feel
imagine.
bad for that place, man. It's crazy.
I know. We actually found another Peruvian place that's also extremely great in our neighborhood. It's called Amar Peruvian. Also,
How's the
amazing.
green sauce?
Green sauce is really good. It's not like Silver Bullet, but it's pretty good.
Have you guys still been feasting on that?
Ugh,
I
I
ran out of
just ran
mine.
out. I just
Yeah.
ran out.
I ran out of mine, but I did see them the other day. They came by for some coquito.
I
Aw.
saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
They're such nice people. They're
sweet.
so sweet.
They're the sweetest. I know.
I love our
told them-
listeners.
I told them I'm going to want to get more hot sauce soon, just not right now because I'm making more hearty meals. So my hearty meals won't go with hot sauce. But when I'm back to making the chicken and the salmon and all the lighter stuff, abso-freaking-lutely.
It's so good on fish. That's my
Yes.
favorite. Have it
It
on
is.
a little bit of salmon.
And I like it on the eggs too. When you told me eggs, I'm like,
Mhm.
try it. It is so good on the eggs.
Yeah, yeah,
Hot
yeah.
sauce is good on anything. Come on.
I
Put that
know.
shit on anything.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
was
ask them to
making-
make me an extra mild one though.
You know what? I was making chili. It's not going to be good in chili, I don't think.
Not the green, no.
No.
Yeah, why not?
No, because it
Give
already
it
has
an extra flavor.
No, because it already has its spices made the way I like it to be.
Huh.
I don't think a hot sauce would be a green hot sauce.
I put some in chili that I make. It gives it an extra little flavor. It's like, oh, what is that? That's hot sauce. It's
Well,
pretty good.
Maybe I'll reconsider. But
Oh,
as
swirl
now-
it in at the end.
Swirl it in.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh, Chef
Cook-
West.
Thank you for the cooking tips by Wes.
Chef West in the house.
Yeah.
So did you guys hear about my COVID test fiasco in my eyeball?
No.
Yeah, how is your eyeball doing?
Well, I don't know if you can see. Hold on. We're on
Hashtag
Zoom,
Wendy
so
eye.
let's see. Do you see
Yeah.
it?
yes.
It's getting better.
It looks like a little pimple right now.
Yeah, I know. Now it looks like a little pimple. But listen, I can open my eye. It's not swollen anymore. I have my vision,
Good.
which is good. It was just a really bad sty. But let me backtrack a little bit before that. We saw a few of our friends outside. And about a few days later, my friend sent a group text. And it wasn't that many of us. It was like, I don't know, it was like us and another couple and like another person. And we were outside. They're our neighbors. And they were like, listen, sorry to be a party pooper, but when we saw you the other day outside, like we didn't know this, but so-and-so just tested positive.
Oh, snap.
My hat just fell off. Oh, there's that. Like, it's probably fine because we just saw you in passing and it was outside and yada, 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 but like, we're just letting everybody we know who we came in contact with, just in case, blah, blah,
I can
blah.
imagine you're like this, like, oh my God, freaking out. Like,
Because we don't do anything. We don't go. We don't
Yes.
do
Oh,
anything.
I thought you went and got the test because of your eye. I thought maybe you
Well,
thought
wait.
something else was wrong.
Right. So
Oh,
so
okay.
we find this out and it's extremely unlikely that anything would have happened. But then Eric finds out that like somebody he worked with like may have been exposed as well. And then all of a sudden a day later, my eyeball puffs up and I'm like, oh my gosh, COVID eye is a thing. Oh my God. So I'm like, it must be. I'm like, if it's not coming from our neighbor, it's coming from his work. And, I don't know my eyeball. So we both went to get tested, which actually was not a terrible experience. Have you guys done it?
Yeah, twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only did it back in May. I haven't done it again. I should. It's just the lines are insane and I'm not really doing much, nor have I had any type of symptoms.
I have to do it twice a week.
Ooh.
Twice
Is
a
that the
week.
one? Do they do the like
It doesn't
inside
go.
the nostril
It's not
or
the
the one that
tickle the
go-
brain one. No, they don't do that anymore.
What?
I got the tickle the brain one.
Oh, they don't. Apparently, that's not really. They don't really need to do that.
What do
How
they
do
need
you
to do?
how do you
It's-
get yours?
It's just like 1 inch up the nose in each nostril, and that's it.
Interesting.
Oh, so it's
I
like
got
it's
it
like
up my right nostril.
They're
Yeah.
probably pool testing you guys because they're probably like, what do they don't really tell you your results unless it's positive, right?
Oh no, they tell you. You get
Oh,
the
okay.
results.
oh.
It's 24 to 48 hours. You get an email with the
That's
results
great.
because they want everyone. I mean, there's a whole team that comes to the office, so they need to make sure that everyone is clear and safe. So
great.
if you test positive, then people in your area, like there's different zones here. So if you're in that zone, then I guess you'll get an email if someone tests positive, like, hey, you need to get tested and you need to stay home for a few days.
I love how on top of it they are.
Yeah, they're very strict. I mean, they pay for everything, which is nice, and they have testing on site.
Wow.
So I don't have
that's
to
so
go.
Convenient.
I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to wait in those crazy lines.
That's
I
awesome.
was outside
We
today.
didn't wait
Did you
online
see the-
either though. We had we made an appointment
Oh.
where we went. They honored that. It was great. We were in and out. They're so nice. And the lady looks at my eye. She's like, "That's just a sty." She's like, "However, it's a bad one. So like after a week, if there's still a bump, eventually you may have to go get it removed or drained." And I was like, "Oh," so we're hoping it just goes away on its own. And it looks like it's starting to improve a lot. But if the bump stays there, like my friend actually had this done, and it's not a big deal, but like just the thought of somebody coming by my eye with a needle or like some sort of incision
Just
tool
think of it as Botox. It's the same
Oh, yeah.
idea.
inside my eye.
No,
Yeah,
not
no
inside.
thanks.
It's just going to be on the
On the lid.
So it's almost like, you know what it's like? It's like getting your
Mm.
eyebrows lifted, but they're just going a little lower.
You would have,
Ew,
you have to put
gross.
me to sleep. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Apparently they put like numbing cream on you or something. I don't know, but
Right.
let's hope it doesn't come to that. But that's my update. My friends who tested positive, they are doing just fine. They barely had any symptoms, which is really weird.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Well, all I have to say to you is make sure you clean those makeup brushes because it most likely was that.
That was the first thing I did. I
Yeah.
have not worn
Oh my
makeup, was
God.
a Zoom makeup in a long time. So there you
Yeah.
go.
No,
I
don't
know.
because you don't want to irritate it.
I know. And also, I don't know if you knew this, Danielle, you too. On the bottom of all your makeup, there's a little circle with a number inside. That's how many
Yes.
months it's supposed to last. I never knew this. I learned so much from our listeners and from
There-
just people on Instagram.
There's a website. I'm gonna
Where
have to
is it?
find it for you. There's a website that you can go on. You type in
She's
the,
going to check
the
now.
number. You type in the number that's on like your foundation or whatever, and it'll tell you when it expires.
Yeah. And you have to pay attention to that stuff because like I bet if you put under a microscope your mascara or a makeup brush, you're probably gonna see some gnarly shit.
I try to clean mine all the time.
What is
I mean,
in your hand?
Her flashlight, her phone for a
See, I'm
flashlight.
trying to look at where it says where it expired.
Do you see a number on there with like it might say like a 6 or a 12 or something?
No.
That's how many months you're supposed to
Hmm.
use it before you throw it away.
I thought when it dries up, you throw it away. I didn't think there was an expiration date
no,
on
no.
it.
Actually, you're supposed
Like when it
to
starts
even-
cracking or whatever.
Mascara is like probably the worst culprit for Astra, you get your lashes done so you don't have to worry about that. But
Yeah.
mascara is the worst culprit for bacteria. So ladies, be careful. You'll end up like me.
Spray it with Lysol.
Oof.
No, you gotta get. Yeah. You can't do that.
I know.
Yeah. No. No.
Okay, it's called, ready? It's called checkcosmetic.net. What you do is you put in the brand and then the batch code, and it'll let you know when it expires.
That's so handy.
Why don't-
Checkcosmetic.net.
Why don't they just put it on the product?
Well,
I
because
feel like it's like a carton of milk.
here's the
Yeah.
thing on TikTok, which is another TikTok little hack. On TikTok, a lot of people were using this website when they would go into places like Sephora and Ulta, and they were checking the actual product that was on display. Like, you know how sometimes they have like, like the shelf where it's like, get discounted, we're clear, like the clearance section. Check it on the clearance section because a lot of them are expired.
Oh, that's rotten.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or very close to expiring, meaning like within the next like month or so.
That's crazy.
Oh.
I mean,
Wow.
I don't buy makeup, but I had no idea
You
that.
don't wear
Just in case, It's not even just for makeup. It's for all different types of brands. It's anything. I mean, you could look up anything on here. Anything. Could even be for perfumes, everything. Like anything and everything that could potentially expire. So check your colognes, all that
I
type
have
of
makeup
stuff.
that's years old. Should I not?
Cologne expires?
What?
Yeah, it
Well,
turns bad. You can't. It doesn't smell the same.
it won't
changes.
smell
know it
good.
smells
I
like
don't think
shit
it can
eventually,
hurt
but-
you.
Yeah.
I don't
It's kind of
think
like
it'll hurt you.
wine.
It won't
Do you know
hurt you,
that
but you might smell like shit.
You know, once I left a bottle of wine out on the counter and I forgot to recork it. And I had to ask Jeff Smith if it was still okay. And he was like, it's fine. He's like, oh, it's a 2018. He's like, that needs to breathe anyway.
Yeah, it's probably not going to taste good.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but at least it doesn't go bad. But anyway, yeah. So check your makeup, guys. It's our little PSA to you.
I'm gonna do that after we get off of this thing here.
You
She's
should.
going to go through all of her makeup. Like, oh shit.
And I have boxes and bags of makeup. So
We want to report next podcast.
Yeah.
You got it, Big Daddy. I'll give it to you. Have you guys ever regifted a gift?
Absolutely. I'm actually
Yes.
I'm regifting a gift this Christmas.
Yeah. Well, do you know there's regifting etiquette?
No.
What's
No.
the etiquette behind it?
Well, isn't the
Oh
etiquette
my
just not
God.
giving it to the person who gave it to you?
That's what I would
originally?
say. Or
Yeah,
at least somebody that
basically.
knows who gave it to you initially. So they're not like, wait, didn't so and so give you that gift?
Yeah, it's funny. I got an email about it, and basically it said that you should never regift a gift that you got in your circle. So, like, say Astra, you gave me a gift, and I want to regift it, and I give it to Wendy. Obviously, that is no bueno.
No
you know?
way. Because I'd be like, wait a second, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Wendy's gonna be like, wait, what? You gave that to Danielle? What the hell?
Yeah. But you can regift it if you have that same item. You know what I mean? You can regift it.
But is it in poor taste to get the same gift for multiple people? Because I
But
don't
people
see anything
say
wrong
it's
with that.
better. Some
No,
people
I don't-
say to do that it's actually better, which I
'Cause
don't.
what if you
agree.
fall in what if there's like a lotion that I'm in love with and I'm like, oh, Astra, Danielle, Wes, you know, Adriana, you all need to have this lotion because I love it so much. Is it
Yeah.
really does it make me a lazy person if I just get a
No.
whole bunch of them?
No, because
You're sharing the
Generic-
wealth.
generic
go.
or like universally loved presents or gifts or whatever, they're always welcomed. You know what I mean? So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to like give those gifts to whoever, you know?
Danielle, are you gonna regift this year to somebody?
I am.
What are you regifting?
I'm regifting a scarf I got.
Okay, who'd you
Scarf?
get it from and who are you giving it to?
I got it from somebody. I ain't gonna say their name.
Uh-huh.
They listen to the podcast.
And I'm gonna give it to one of my girlfriends.
Nice.
But they ain't gonna know.
It 2020 is the year of doing things that you gotta make it work for your wallet. That's it.
Yeah, because here's the other thing. Like a lot of the times I'll buy things in bulk. Like not in bulk, but if I see that my favorite scrub is on sale for whatever, I'll keep it in the closet. I actually made a gift for I needed to make a gift for an acquaintance who lived in my building. And I just did it from like my closet stuff.
Mhm.
I'm like a little face mask here, a little hair oil here, like one of the
Yeah.
samples that I got from Sephora. Like I made this cute little gift basket and I didn't even have to go to the store.
I thought I was the only person that did that. I have a bag of like miscellaneous
Of
stuff in my
extras?
closet. Yeah, in my
My bag of extras.
It's a
That's
bag
so
of
funny.
the bag of things that I've gotten from people that I may not necessarily love, but that I know other people may love.
Right. Like, so I get that boxy charm thing and I don't always love the makeup palette in there, but like, I'm not going to throw it away.
Right.
And you know what this thing said? It said if you want to regift something later on, right? You should put a post-it note on that gift of who gave it to you and when, so you don't give it to them or in your circle. You know?
Wow.
So,
That's
like,
smart.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's a great idea because I wouldn't have thought of that, you know? Like,
Do you save those gift bags that people
Yes.
give you?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I put
So
that
what
in
if
the
what if
closet.
you give that back to the person who gave it to you? Is that in poor
Oh,
taste?
me and my sister go back and forth every year for our birthdays. We use the same bag. It's so
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
I'm always like, I think my friend Alyssa gave me that. I don't want to give it to her again,
Well,
but I
you're
guess
recycling. Why not?
eh,
You're saving, and I want to save the environment. That's
It's
all you
a
have to
very
say.
like locally and environmentally conscious podcast.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
love it.
I'm regifting something too that I got from someone actually a couple of years ago. It was in my bag of miscellaneous stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to my mom.
I think we
Oh.
should share what's in our miscellaneous bags.
Yeah.
One day we should do it for social. It'll be
should.
fun.
I'm totally down.
You
Actually,
know the TikTok trend where they hand over the makeup brush?
yeah,
Oh yes, we should do that.
Yeah. Like,
we should
what's
do
in
that
my
with our
miscellaneous bag.
with our miscellaneous bag. You know what? We could start a trend.
Mhm.
We could start a trend of gifts to regift. What gifts are you holding on to regift? Let's show you ours. We might
Oh my
have people
gosh.
that hit us up that actually want the gifts we have. Maybe we could
There
do a
you go.
gift swap.
Maybe we could do a gift away.
That works.
That's why Danielle works in promotions.
Exactly.
That's
I
why.
want to participate in this gift away.
Gift
Yeah.
away. What's in our miscellaneous bags? I think as long as you wrap it up and make it look pretty, people appreciate that stuff.
Yep.
People love free shit at the end of the day. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we know that from working in radio. They always
And
want
it's
a
like
t-shirt.
people get so excited over t-shirts and they're not
Yeah.
even like fitting, like they're just t-shirts.
Yep. It might not even be their size, but they're like, I want it.
I
Yeah,
want it. I
okay.
must have this XXXXXL t-shirt right
Yeah.
now.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh, so guys, I have to tell you this. Wendy, you're going to get mad when I tell you this, I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
So I was at the supermarket the other day, minding my business, doing my shopping. Tell me why, when I'm over in the cheese section, I look over and there's a guy with no mask on. Not even on
Maybe
his
he wants to
chin.
smell the cheese.
Not even
Yeah.
on his chin, like not even on his body. Like just
Did you say
like
something to him?
So, my eyes sure did. I was like, I gave the death
Oh,
stare.
that's passive aggressive at this point. Like I'm over it.
I was actually thinking of you at this moment. So the first thing that came to mind is, how did anyone from the store even allow him in? I thought that they're not,
You'd be surprised. People don't want to be confrontational because people are crazy out there.
I don't care. So I gave him the death stare. I didn't go anywhere near him and I needed to get cheese. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm giving him the death stare. Then he looks at me and he had the audacity to lean in towards me. So now I'm leaning back. He goes, excuse me, is it mandatory to wear a mask in here? I'm like, fuck yes. Fuck yes. Like, what? Get out. Like, dude. He's like,
Are you kidding?
oh, sorry. He goes, I didn't know. And I'm like, okay, everyone else in this fucking store is wearing a mask, but you? Okay, it's not
You'd
mandatory.
be surprised. People are like, it's hard to tell if they're just being like I just do what I want, or if they're just stupid.
And then he was like, he goes, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And he pulls it out of his bag and he puts it on. And then, of course, it's like hanging below his nose. And I'm like, with the eye roll and the freaking eye, like I was just squinting and everything. And all I could think of is you, Wendy. You probably would have been like, are you fucking kidding me?
I was getting off the elevator and one of my neighbors who like doesn't seem to understand the concept of the mask, she like we have like one of those where you have to open the door after the door slides, and she swings it open and she has no mask on and she's like in my face. And I overreacted and I was like, oh my gosh, just to like scare her. I did it on purpose. And then I'm like, can you please put your mask on? And she's like, okay.
Oh
Like, it's
my
a hassle.
Like, excuse me. You literally have to wear it for 7 seconds.
I really can't wait till we don't have to wear them anymore.
Yeah, so does everybody. But
But right now,
while
you gotta
we're
do what you
here,
gotta do.
and especially if you live in a building where you're sharing space, you have to be respectful of that.
or if you're in
Grocery
public,
stores,
in a
public,
supermarket, hello, where there's food, you're breathing
and
food.
elderly people. And now that there's a new strain of this, where I mean, thankfully, it's not making people sicker, but it is making it easier to catch. So, it ain't over till it's over. We got to hang in there. It's a little while longer.
It sucks. I have to wear a mask at work if there's other people in this office.
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks because you constantly get tested. You're negative, and then you still have to like wear a mask all day. It's like,
Because you know why? Because one person could go out to go grab lunch.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're picking it up, and they could have been tested earlier and came up negative. You just never know.
no, I know.
Be passing by your
It's
neighbors
true.
in the street. I mean,
It's true. It sucks. It's like, it's like you go through all this, and it's like, you still gotta come into work and wear the mask.
I know.
Well, I did our radiothon on Thursday last week. We all had to be COVID negative in order to participate and work. And we had to wear our masks all day. I mean, I did take mask breaks and stuff. And like when I wasn't around people, I took it off. And like It's really hard. Like
It's rough to wear all day.
it's hard to wear. I wore for 17 hours. I
Yeah.
mean, it was
Wow.
a lot, you know.
Can I
And,
give
the
you
ma-
guys
and
a
that's what you do. You take a
suggestion?
little break, but thankfully we're not in the summer anymore. Can you imagine how miserable that would be?
I have
Yeah.
a suggestion for everybody. My friend, actually friend of the podcast, my friend Christy, who was making us all our
I was going to
masks.
ask how Christy's doing.
She's doing well. Let me tell you something. She got me, because I guess she ordered it for a couple of people. She got this like plastic thing that goes right here. It's technically like a lipstick protector. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's like you put it on here and then you put the mask over it. So what it does is it holds the mask outward so it doesn't hit your mouth or anything or your nose. And let me tell you, you could breathe forever in that thing.
I've heard those are life changing.
get that.
I've seen a
Absolutely.
few people that I think Bodega Brad had one and posted it online. And I was like, where did you get that?
I always see the duck masks. I don't know where to get those from.
I have
Ones that-
I have one of those. I have a box of those. I actually got
Oh.
it from the
Wait, what's a duck
restaurant next
mask?
door.
Well, the
Yeah,
one that
what
it
is
kind of
that?
sticks out, like it looks like a duck, like the
Yeah, it's a KN95.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You know what I saw today on my walk home from getting my lashes done?
No.
I saw somebody wearing an elf mask. Literally, it had the elf ears attached to it.
Oh, that's cute. See, people are having fun with it.
I had to take a double take because I was like, wait, what's up with those ears? I was like, those are elf ears. So cute.
Since we're talking about holidays, I heard Danielle, you have a couple of holiday cocktail recipes for
I
us.
do. They're right here.
wow.
Wait,
Ooh.
what is that?
So I got a gift from DeLonghi and they sent all these different cocktail recipes. And I was like, oh my God, this is perfect to talk about on the podcast. Hence, Tales Over Cocktails. So I wanted to tell you guys a bunch of recipes. There's like
Is there a coquito
Video.
recipe?
Can you send me?
yeah.
Send that to me?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love
well,
DeLonghi. We have the espresso maker here.
Yeah, it's good, right?
I need
Mhm.
something from DeLonghi. I have nothing. I feel left out.
Oh,
So the first one is a Brooklyn cocktail. Right. up my
Brooklyn.
alley.
Brooklyn.
So I'm going to tell you what's in it if you don't mind.
Please do.
Okay. It's 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 1 shot of espresso, 1 ounce of mezcal, half an ounce of Amaro, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 2 dashes of orange bitters, ice, orange peel for garnish, and a brandied cherry for garnish. So it looks really good.
It sounds amazing. Where do you get these bitters from? Do they have that at the liquor store?
Yeah, you get that at a liquor store.
Like a little bottle, right? A little.
Yeah.
What are bitters? Is it liquid? Like
It's a bottle of liquid.
Oh, really? Because I thought they were like little, like,
I think-
um,
Like
No, I
little,
think
like
it's like
almost
a
like
little-
salt.
No, I think it's like liquid.
it is?
Even
Oh.
Yeah, you kind of like shake it in, or like a hot sauce container, kind of.
Right.
Oh,
That's what
that's
I
Kind of
think.
like
cool.
dash it or whatever.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
it's
right.
smaller-
It's
It's a smaller bottle.
of,
maybe I'll go to the liquor store tomorrow and make one of these.
So I was gonna do. Oh, you gotta go like this.
Wait, what do you have to do?
What do you got to do, Wes?
Do you use your right hand or your left?
The next one, I feel like, Astra, you would like this one, the iced Milky Way. It's
Ooh.
coffee ice cubes, 1 tablespoon of chocolate sauce, 1 tablespoon of caramel sauce,
Favorite.
1 to 2 shots of espresso, half and half, and chocolate caramel candies.
Oh wow!
I want that right now.
Yeah.
Do they sell this book? Like where's this?
No,
Is just a gift?
They sent it in our gift box.
Oh my gosh, I need this in my
And
life.
then the last one that they sent was the gingerbread spice syrup.
Ooh,
Yes, I think you would like this one.
my mouth
2
just watered.
whole vanilla beans, a 1/4 cup of fresh ginger, 2 1/4 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2 1/4 teaspoons of ground allspice, 2 1/4 teaspoons of ground nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, 2 cups of raw sugar, and 2 tablespoons of molasses. And this is what it looks like.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
You know what? Can you take pictures of those and put them up on our Instagram page?
Yes,
Where our
yes.
tailies can maybe make some. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't have all the supplies to make any of them right now, but I'm thinking about making a trip.
Neither do I, but I think I need to go get some caramel sauce, some chocolate sauce, some coffee cubes.
Wait, you know what? I gotta go make some icing for that cake. So with that said, how can everyone reach us on social media?
Well, if you want to find me, I'm at Danielle DeLillo everywhere.
Everywhere.
And if you want to find me, of course, Astra on the air everywhere.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, I forgot who goes next.
I don't remember, but Wes and his pick everywhere.
This is where it gets confusing. I'm Wendy Wild Radio on Instagram and Wendy Wild on Twitter. And together
We are
Tails over
Cocktails. And Tails
And
Lucy on
Tails Lucy on
Twitter.
Twitter.
I beat you.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, that's right.
Happy
What was
holidays.
it? 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Love you
Happy
guys.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh, leave that in there, Asher. You got to leave that in there.
Did you watch the Mariah Carey Christmas special?
I sure did.
Oh, of course she did. And all I want for Christmas is
My front teeth, my eyeball to return to normal.
you.
You.
No.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.